March 17th, 2012, 3 people were killed in Tallahassee because someone was driving a car while on drugs. Tyler Biggins, Vincent Vickers, and Vincent's mother all died that night. Tyler and Vincent were best friends, and Ruediger Elementary was home for some of their fondest memories.
Vincent loved Ruediger. My daughter, she was in the accident also, so I lost my daughter and my grandson in the same accident.
I take it one day at a time. It's tough. Some days are better than others, but there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about Tyler.
It's during Red Ribbon Week that Diane Daniels and Tracy Biggins have come home to Ruediger Elementary School, not only to remember Vincent and Tyler, but to share their story and teach students about the danger of drugs and alcohol.
I am the grandmother of Vincent Vickers. Do anybody know Vincent? Vincent was my first grandchild, and so I didn't have any boys, so he was the only boy in the family. So it was like he was more or less my son than he was my grandson. And all because a young man decided that he wanted to use the drug spice, he ran into the back of them and they died.
For years, when my boys were here, they celebrated Red Ribbon Week, but you never knew the importance of it until it actually hit home. Yes, spice is a synthetic marijuana. At that time, it was legal. It is now illegal. This week, I want you all to take pride in the Red Ribbon. Since the kids here have been affected by what happened with Tyler and Vincent, they've even made it more aware to the kids. So, yes, it hits home. Home.
Ruediger they have lost 2 wonderful, great students that was from a preventable crime. They shouldn't have been killed in that way. They should still be here. They should be in middle school. They should be able to live their life. And what Ruediger has done to honor their lives, to continue to keep their memory alive, that's one of the things that I have heard from families, that I don't want my loved one to be forgotten.
So it's sort of like Ruediger has a soft spot in my heart, and so since they're not here anymore, I feel like I'm keeping their legacy alive by continuing to give back to you, Ruediger. What I want to reiterate to you is to be a leader, not a follower.
For those of you who did not know Tyler, Tyler was a 4th grader here at Ruediger who was killed in a horrific car crash at the intersection of Tennessee and Monroe Street. Because some young man decided
I think the personalized stories are what are going to last. So when you're talking to our kids when they grow up, they're going to remember these days and these stories where kids like them were doing something very normal, which is riding in a car, and something very horrible happened to them that could have been prevented by someone not taking drugs.
I tell people all the time, these are shoes that you do not want to walk in. This is not a road that I would have picked, but I was chosen for this, so I feel like that it's my duty to get out and let people know and make them aware of what's going on, what's out there, and what can hurt and harm their kids.
If I could just stop one mother from going through what I had to go through with losing my daughter and my first grandchild, I would do it every day.